I understand your frustration. You want to do this thing, something new, but then you're thinking about, what if I fail? And you're thinking about all the people that's going to see it because you're doing it in public, all the people that's going to see you fail, the mandem, your family, even your ex. But the thing is, when you do these new things, failure always comes with it. Failure is a part of the journey. So in this video, I'm going to tell you why even if there's a thought of failing doing this new thing, it's still 100% worth it. Hey guys, my name is Javan and I make videos to help you face your fears and build confidence one step at a time. And today I'm talking about why trying and failing is the smartest move you can make, especially in your 20s, and how this can change the way you approach life. So I've broken this topic down into 4 points so you understand why you should start failing forwards today. And these 4 points are: number 1, the fear of failing; number 2, why failing is actually progress; number 3, real life wins from failing; and number 4, doing nothing is the real risk. So let's jump into it. So let's start off with number 1. So number 1 is the fear of failing. And for me, this started in my mid-teens to late teens. And during this time, I remember trying out basketball, I tried out drama school, I tried out drawing, and these are all things that I thought I wanted to do, what I thought was entertaining for me. And to be fair, I did actually give all these things a go, but they were all short-lived. And I think it was my brain telling me, you're not good enough or you don't want to do it. But essentially it was like me protecting myself from the failure, from the embarrassment. So you have to watch out for that. Sometimes you'll tell yourself things that you think is because you don't want to do, but really it's just like, in reality, you're just scared of what can happen if you do genuinely give it your all and still fail. So that's something you gotta watch out, the fear of failing. So let's talk about number 2, why failing is actually progress. So for me, if I'm gonna make it real personal, I can relate this to when I first started doing photography. So I had this idea, I was like, all right, cool, let me reach out to some interesting people. So I remember reaching out to like a model, I reached out to a DJ, artist, a music artist, actress, like all these people. And my idea was simple, was go out around London, take outdoor portraits, but when I pull it on Instagram, I'll do it with like 3 questions about the person. So it was, who are you, what do you do, why do you do it, and how far do you want to take the craft, is whether it's like the DJing or whatever, how far do you want to take it. And my idea behind it was, yes, I want to meet other interesting people that are creatives, but also more importantly for me, it was to get better at the portrait shoots. So what I did was, each time I went out, I'll take notes. I had a little diary with me, take notes about what went well, what went better, what went bad. And I would ask the model or the actual person like taking the pictures, I'll say like, how did you find the shoot? What do you think went well? What do you think I could improve on? So it's data. So every time I did it, it was data, gathering data. So I don't see it as failure. I see it as each photo shoot or each thing you're doing, each rep, it's actually a learning point. You're gathering data, so the next time you can go out and be much better at the thing. So that's the thing that you have to make sure you understand, is you're not actually losing each time you go out, you're getting better. Number 3 now, real life wins from failing. So this is a real life example of something that happened to me recently. So if you've been following the channel, you see that I was in Vietnam recently and I recently come home. So now I'm back home in England, London. And so yes, you can say that this was a failure in the situation of what we're talking about wins and losses. So it can look like a failure from the outset. I didn't actually get the business up and running. So my plan was to go out to Vietnam, get my ghostwriting business up and running to a point where I make a sustainable income so I can stay out there. And it's not even too much money to stay out there. Like, if you know about Vietnam, Da Nang, actually ain't too much. But that's the point. Even with that, I wasn't able to get the business to a point where it's sustainable. So this also meant that I dipped into some of my savings. I didn't want to do too much in the savings, so that's why I came back. But you can see, didn't get the ghostwriting business off the ground, had to dip into some of the savings, and also people around me obviously know the situation that happened, that it didn't work, and then you came back. So this can look like a failure, and for a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit embarrassing. But then I kind of flipped it and just thought about, okay, what did I get from this experience? So actually thinking about the real life wins from failing. So you can still see it as that, but then what you do is you reframe it. And there's a few things that I did come from it, because I always wanted to try living in a country other than England. So I found out about Vietnam, went there, really liked it. And then, so the wins I can say I got from it, even though it's still a loss, but the wins I got from it is now I know a place where I actually want to live, a place that has everything I want. I've got a circle of friends in Vietnam now, so even though I'm here, as long as I stay in contact, obviously maintain the friendships, I've got a circle of people out in Vietnam. It's affordable, so affordable is like the key word in 2025 where everything's going crazy in the Western world. So it's a very affordable place, rent's affordable, food is affordable, going out is affordable, like you can actually do it and have a good time frequently. Like it's not like just once in a while because it's so expensive. So that's affordable as well. And also I have a better idea of what it's like to be an entrepreneur. So yeah, so this is the second time so to have my time doing photography, but in terms of ghostwriting online doing this business, I have a better idea of what that looks like long term. So I'm better mentally prepared, because going into it, I was kind of a fish out of water, just trying to figure out this thing just because I wanted to live this lifestyle. So yeah, so even though you could say boom is a failure, these are some real life wins that came from that failure, if you will. So yeah, definitely take this into consideration in terms of your life and see how I'm reframing it for me. So even if you do want to do something, look at all the ways that you can get something out of it that's still a win moving forward as well. Because honestly, the biggest successes usually come from like failure after failure. Like no one really just succeeds, boom, one time. Even the people that like an overnight success, they had all these mini failures, and then when they become that boom overnight success, and everyone knows about them, it's because they finally got their big break. But they've been doing it from time. So usually, even the overnight successes, they had their failures. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about, I don't want to fail. Just know that 10 times out of 10 people fail. So it's something normal and something to not embrace proudly, but just understand it's part of the journey. All right, so we come to number 4, which is doing nothing is a real risk. And honestly, this is nothing but the truth, man, because if you think about something that you want to do and you don't do it, and 3 years goes by, 5, 10 years goes by, still haven't done a thing, honestly, you're going to be in a much worse position if you do the thing in 10 years with all that regret. And honestly, I like to think about it as, life honestly gives people that moves, because if you move and then you try, you fail, you get embarrassed, but you get back up, you try again, you move, you fail, get embarrassed. That cycle, you get much more further than inaction. And for me, the thing that helps me do hard things in life, the things that might make me feel embarrassed or might make me feel scared, is honestly thinking about like the pain and regret of inaction and not doing it is going to be way bigger than the pain and regret of failing and getting embarrassed. So for me, that's how I like to see it, and honestly that's how you should see it, because this is the way that you can actually move forward, make progress, and not be embarrassed each time you fail, because just know that there was progress being made and you just get back up, dust yourself off and go again. Alright, thank you for watching this video. I suggest you watch the video I made last week. So last week I made a video talking about removing all excuses, because our brain will honestly trick us into this reason or that reason why we shouldn't do something. Honestly, it's just excuses. So yeah, check that video out, and I walk through all the things that I'm doing right now to actually remove those excuses and get the hard, meaningful work done. But I appreciate you watching. Comment down below about what you found most interesting about this video and how you're gonna take it away in your life and make those changes. But as always, man, appreciate you. Please subscribe to keep on getting videos like this. And as always, stay up, stay blessed, and let's get it, man. Peace.